Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, this past week's weather definitely felt a lot more like summer. Not much rain around the area. Some areas got hit with a few storms, but for the most part, high temperatures in the mid-80s to mid-90s, and quite a bit of wind around the area. And that definitely had impacted the number of people that were going out this past week. But, you know, and it also definitely impacted the way guys were fishing around the area. And the people that went out caught fish, but they had to work for them in many locations. Up in the northeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes continue to be the main two lakes. Wild Bay and Bitter continue to do well around the area. Other lakes included Opitz, Goose, Indian Springs, North Rush, Big Stone, a few being caught at Hazelton, as well as Clear and also Drywood. Down in the southeastern part of the state, the lakes that produce walleyes included Dry Lake by Willow Lake, and that seemed to be the main lake that everyone was flocking to. Other lakes included Thompson, Madison, Sinai, Ponset, 81 Ponds, North Island. Remember, North Island, it's pretty tough to launch a boat there. It's kind of shallow in some areas, so you need to be aware of that. Other lakes included Brant, Vermilion, Goldsmith, and then also Twin. And Twin is the trophy lake, and the South Lake has gotten quite weedy, to say the least, and making it quite difficult to really fish. The only way you can fish there is with a slip bobber, and don't pass that up, because that's where some of the bigger fish have been caught this past week. Now the Missouri River, guys seem to be doing quite well again up on Oahe. Again, one consistent thing all year long has been Oahe producing numbers as well as quality fish. You get down south, let's say Chamberlain, Platte, and Pigsdown has been a little bit more difficult. However, people this past week had a little bit more success fishing Chamberlain in the deeper water. Now, how have the guys been catching the walleye? This time of year, trolling crankbaits or trolling rigs. And the type of rigs that they're trolling with, slow depths, definitely the way a lot of people have been using. And then also 2-hook crawler harnesses have been working well. And then also the crankbaits that people have been using. Salmo Hornets have been one of the main ways. Also a lot of Rapala Shad Raps. And then now on the Missouri River, things are being switching over to a little bit more of a stick bait, whether or not you're talking about the Walleye Nation Creation Reaper or also the Rapala Husky Jerk. Now, as far as the panfish bite around the area, a lot of guys have been out there looking for the bluegills. Some nice bluegills being caught at Enemy Swim, Roy, Big Stone, also Pickerel, Buffalo, Vermilion, then Marindal, and also Henry. And how have people been catching those bluegills? Nothing real tough. The slip bobber, and then also with a small jig or a hook with a small piece of night crawler or even a waxworm. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about some ongoing sales that we have going on here at the store. The first one is that you can see behind me, the Clam Fortis nets. They're on sale. So if you're looking for a particular net for the type of style or fish that you're going after, stop on by and take a look at the great price that we have on the Clam Fortis nets. The second thing is that if you've been having your eyes on one of those elite type of rods, those high-end rods, well, guess what? They're also on sale. All rods that are $99 and above are on sale. They're also available online if you can't make it to the store as well. But again, if you've been looking for that rod and you just haven't been able to pull the trigger because of the price, now's the time to aim and pull the trigger on that rod, because again, it's not going to get any cheaper than it is right now. The third thing is we're going to be talking about some unique Hornets that we just received this past week. I won't say they're exclusive, but they're unique colors. The first one's on the floating ones. This is the Bumblebee. I should say the Rumblebee. Again, very nice colors, very appropriate for us here in South Dakota. Here's another one. This is called the First Bite, black and yellow. So all you Hawkeye fans, you'll be more than happy out there. And then the third one is for all you painters. But chrome, you can never go wrong. But again, a lot of people like to paint them. So we have a chrome version. These Hornets are on sale for $6. The other one that we're going to talk about is the Rattling Hornets that we have 3 unique colors as well. They're on sale for $7. The first one is the Red Crawdad, very popular color around here. The next one is the Pink Dalmatian. A lot of people have expressed their interest in this one already. Okay, and the final one is Slim. It's kind of a bluish, greenish color. And all these 3 Rattling Hornets are also on sale for $7. So again, if you're looking for any of these items that we just talked about, they're available online at dakotaangler.com or also here at the store. But if you can't make it to the store, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me, and you can send it to todd@dakotaangler.com. And remember, folks, before we end this report, I want to make sure you remember to mark your calendar for the Dakota Angler Ice Institute, November 8th through the 10th at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. This year's show looks to be bigger and better than ever. And every year I keep saying that, and it's because of your support that show continues to grow. So again, Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center, November 8th through the 10th for the Dakota Angler Ice Institute. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report for Dakota Angler. I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, and always stay healthy and stay safe.